Welcome back. First responders are the first ones to jump into action in times of emergency, whether it's running into burning buildings, confronting armed shooters, or rescuing people from terrible accidents. They constantly risk their lives to keep us safe.
And behind every first responder is a family and children taking on a unique set of challenges. Well, this morning we want to highlight an organization that's doing important work helping children of first responders, the First Responders Children's Foundation, and this hits especially close to home for us as we approach the 23rd anniversary of the September 11th attack. So joining us is Jillian Crane, President and CEO of the foundation, and Lisa White, Deputy Commissioner for Employee Relations with the NYPD. So ladies, thank you very much for getting up so early in the morning to be with us.
Thank you.
Jillian, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about when the program started.
So the First Responders Children's Foundation started as a response to the attack on the World Trade Center 23 years ago. 800 children lost a first responder parent, and we began then with a foundation that is here with a mission to support children of first responders nationwide. So police, fire, corrections, EMTs, paramedics, and 911 dispatchers, their families, their children. The whole family serves, and we are here for those families.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, when you have someone who goes into a burning building, and oftentimes we do focus on that hero because they're heroes, but when they go home, there's stuff that comes home with that. Commissioner White, I wanted to touch on how much children are impacted by this, the children of first responders. I saw a statistic from NAMI, who do great work. They said something like 15% of children of law enforcement responders reported suicidal thoughts. That's a troubling statistic.
It is. We have over 100 individuals in terms of children who are suffering, and we are so grateful for what Jillian and her organization, First Responders for Children, bring to the table. First responders, emergency personnel, go and they hear, they see so many tragedies in terms of, one, they look at individuals, they go out, they look at individuals who have been through their worst hour in dire need, and their children know the job and the responsibilities and duty is public safety. And one of the things that they do is make sure that they look at what it is that is necessary to bring about the security and change, and sometimes the anxiety that they have. That's why we are so pleased and grateful, our New York City Police Department, to partner with First Responders for Children, because they provide the necessary service for our children by partnering with clinicians and making sure that our first responders' children get the care and support that they need.
Yeah, because some of the scenes they respond to, I mean, those images stay with you forever. What are some of the support and resources and events that you have for these families?
Well, we have our line of duty family members. We have a family assistance section that I oversee within our New York City Police Department. And under the auspices of Chief Clint McPherson, when there's an incident, a tragedy, and we're still getting some now from post 9/11. This year we had 17 that is still being affected from post 9/11 incidents, and we are there for the family. We are an organization, NYPD organization, that states we never forget and we never want to forget the family. We're there to support them and care for them.
Absolutely. I'm curious, Ms. Crane, you have a pretty interesting background. You did theater, you did a whole bunch of things throughout your life. What made you say this is something that I want to focus on?
You know, that's a great question. I think, yes, in 2019 and 2020 when COVID happened, I just thought it was time to kind of leave that aside for now and jump in and lead an organization that I believe has a mission that is worthy. I get up every morning and we get to take care of families and children of first responders who, as Commissioner White said, the whole family serves. And we know there's a mental health crisis in this country, but the children of first responders in particular, they are experiencing a transfer of that PSD. Their parents are going through trauma on, probably almost a daily basis, potentially a weekly basis. They're having anxiety, they're having suicidal thoughts, they're having issues that need to be, they have unique burdens. And I feel every morning when I wake up that the purpose is to help these people who run into danger for all of us all over this country. So our program provides children of first responders with confidential counseling. It's free, but the most important part, and what we worked with the NYPD and other agencies around the country, is that they are culturally competent therapists. They understand what the families need and what they go through and what their unique issues are.
Okay. How do families sign up for this beautiful benefit from you guys?
Yes, they go to our website, and it's 1strcf.org, firstrcf.org, and they sign up. They go to our mental health program, mental health resiliency program. It's confidential, so they go to that program. They give the name and a clinician. We work with a wonderful Fort Health here in New York that is part of and sort of consulted with the Child Mind Institute, which is a great organization for children. And they sign up, and that's it. Within 72 hours, they are contacted by us.
And we'll make sure that we put the website on our website, so just to make it easier for people to go check it out. Commissioner White, thank you so much. Ms. Green, thank you so much for being here with us. Great work you guys are doing.
Yeah, ladies, thank you for your service to our community.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.